I am the teacher of Smiley Youth Services Schools and I am taking your online teaching class. I will teach you unit number 11, the world in your room of class 7. First, you will have to listen my instructions. Copy all the work in your fair copy. Do neat and clean work. Don't raise hands during lecture. If there is any disconnectivity, then reconnect after 5 to 10 minutes. I will start this unit now. Here we are having some questions. Describe the difference between the two computers. Why do you think they did form? How do you think computer in the future will differ? How have computer affected your life? Now I will start first part and you will have to listen me carefully. The world in your room. Dr. Mike Goldsmith is a scientist and has written more than 20 non-fiction books for children. This excerpt is adapted from his book Fantastic Future. Now I'm starting this unit and you have to concentrate. If you're reading this in your bedroom, have a look around. If you're lucky, you will see books and magazines. However, you will definitely find a mobile PC with email and internet access, a TV, radio, various remote controls, maybe a few postcards and photos. In other words, your room is stuffed to bursting with various kinds of communication devices. Now I will explain this para to you. You have to listen me please. If you are reading this in your bedroom, if you see around you in your room, then you will find a lot of things like your PC, your mobile, your TV, radio, their remote controls, and maybe few postcards and photos. In other words, we can say that you are lucky to have a lot of communication devices. It is not necessary that you have all previous things which are mentioned, but you might have few. Now I will read second paragraph. Over the last few centuries, a big chunk of the inventions people have come up with have been related in some way to communication. From position letters to sending text, communication is something that people have always wanted to do. You were trying to do it as soon as you were born and well before you learned how, and it was very irritating for your parents. You will probably spend the rest of your life taking phoning, writing, emailing, and texting thousands of people. Now I will explain second paragraph to you. You have to concentrate. If we go in our past, they had no facility like now. In our past, we could just post letters through the postman, and for receiving letter, we had to wait a lot. But now, this trend has been changed. Now we can send messages through the mobile phone, or we can call, or we can just also video call to anyone anytime. If you see in your past that how your parents struggle in the past, you will be shocked. If we have if we have that kind of difficulties, we cannot survive because it would take our whole life writing, emailing, and texting thousands of people. It means that nowadays we are having a lot of facilities and we have a lot of communication devices. Now I will read paragraph 3. Our keenness to communicate means that in a few years, your bedroom might look something like this. We'll explain this one paragraph to you now. Our keenness will change our lifestyle. We just want more advanced communication means that in future our bedroom will look like you were different. So I will explain the fourth para to you now. Super mobile phones in your future bedrooms. Your mobile will peep for attention and then tell you that your favorite band is about to start your gig. You will send a quick text to those of your friends who like that band. Your mobile will know which friends these are, and you will be able to see and hear their performance also on your mobile, which will record the best bits for later too. Now I will explain you para 4 and you will have to listen me carefully. Super mobile phone will tell you about your favorite band's gig. Your mobile phone will text you those friends who like that band, and your mobile phone will be known your those friends who like that band a lot. You will be able to see and hear the performances of your favorite band on your mobile phone in your bedroom. If you won't go there, but you can watch and listen them at your home. It means that there is no need of going in concert. If you will be compelled, you can listen them at your home also. Now I will read para 5. Today, almost everyone who can afford a mobile has got one, so in order to continue selling them, the manufacturers have to keep coming up with new gizmos. Now I will explain fifth para. Nowadays, almost everyone is using mobile phone and then they can easily afford them. So the manufacturers are making mobile phones with new gizmos. They know that what will be perfect for people to make their lives easier. It means that they know that nowadays what people want, what kind of mobile phone they want, so they are making that kind of mobile phones that our life is getting easier day by day because we are having a lot of the mobile phone smart one. We can do any and each and everything on that mobile phones. Now I will start reading para 6. A few decades further in the future, and you won't have to fish your mobile out from the back of the sofa. It will be constantly at your side, or more likely on your shoulder, or perched or even in your ear. By then, computer memory will be so economical that your mobile will record everything that happens to you, everything you see and hear, so that you will be able to look back over what happened during the last day or decade. Whenever you like, clever software will be included to gloves over the pouring beds. Not to not to mention those terribly embarrassing moments you would rather draw a discreet veil over. Now I will explain this better to you. In the future, you will not find your mobile from the back of the sofa or under the table or behind the chair. Your mobile phone will be constantly on your shoulder or even in your ear. It means that there will be no need of finding mobile phones anywhere. By then, memory of computer will be so economical, even your mobile will record each and everything that happens to you last day or last previous years. Everything will be recorded in your mobile phone what was happened in your last day or previous years. Clever software will be included to gloss over the boring bits, and don't want to mention embarrassing moments. You would rather draw a discreet veil over. It means that you did sometime you did not want to share anything what was happened in your past, but that will show each and everything what was happened to you in your past. But some moment will be embarrassing for you. Now I will start reading para 7. Mobiles like this will be very useful and not just for you. They will download their information from the internet where all sorts of people will be able to access it. So tracking down criminals, finding missing persons and getting instant ready-made news bulletins will be easy. In fact, they will be they will be so useful that chances are mobiles will become compulsory one day. Now I will explain this 7 para to you. You have to concentrate. In the future, mobile phone will be very useful. It will be useful for downloading the information from the internet. Even the lost people will also be found through the mobile phone within particular time. Even it will be also easy to find criminals with the help of mobile phone. It will also help you in police departments, post departments, and kind of departments. In our future, mobile phone will become compulsory. Without mobile phone, we will not be able to do any work or anything. It will be necessary in all departments to make their work easy. Even news bulletins will be easy to get within given time. So in future, through these devices, it will be very easy to catch anyone, thief, robber. We can do anything. It will help us a lot. Now I will read para 8. This sounds very much out of a science fiction novel, but actually the way they'll work isn't very complicated. I will explain this 8 para now. Third, Control Lights is obviously out of a science fiction novel, but this work will not be very tough for mobile phones. It will be easy to record in future. It means that it will be very easy to record anything through the mobile phone. Nowadays we are also having, but in future it will be very advanced for us and it will work a lot for us. Now I will start reading para 9. You have to listen me carefully, please. Imagine a whole world of thought-controlled gadgets that would work just like this, as well as inventions that respond to instructions that we deliberately think at them. There will be some gadgets that will sense our mood. Some of your bedroom's furniture will even think like. Now I will explain para 9 to you and you will have to listen me please. If you just imagine that the whole world will become a thought control gadgets that will work to instruct us that how to work now. It means that we can take any kind of suggestions from them also. Even from thought controlled gadgets, our mood will be known, our thinking and our sense also will be got from thought controlled gadget. It means that we will just go through the that gadget and even some of the bedroom furniture even will think like whatever we will do it will be recorded also and it will be very useful for us in the future. Now I will start reading para 10. You have to listen carefully, please. Your future bedroom might be a bit smaller than today, with house prices rising and the population growing. So instead of a bed easy chair and office type chair, You might have just one thing, maybe it will be called smart chair, or perhaps a chair or beer, actually, to be brutally honest. It might be called a tinker, for all know predicting what's called is harder than predicting how it works. Anyway, imagine you've just finished your homework and it's time to listen to some music. Even as you think so, your chair softens and reclines. Music comes out of it until you start to get sleepy, and the music little folds itself gently around and you fall peacefully asleep. Now I will explain para 10 to you. You have to concentrate on reading, please. Your future bedroom might be smaller than now because as we know that the prices of houses are rising and population of world is increasing day by day. So instead of a bad easy chair and office type chair, you may have just one thing, maybe it will be called a smart chair, or bedcom chair. It also will be called bedcom chair, or perhaps a chair or here. It's harder to predict that what will it be called. After completing your work, you will open your chair and it will become your bed. Then you will be able to listen songs, take rest, or you will able to sleep on that thing. So your chair softens and reclines. Music will come, and from that thing, hour you start to get sleepy, and music will be stopped after you sleep. You will be able to fold and gently around and you fall peacefully asleep. It means that in the future, as we're just looking around us, that the population is rising and we will have these small houses. So in small houses there will be no space for a lot of furnitures, and the room will be also small. So maybe in the future we will have just one furniture kind of sofa, and it will be called bedcom sofa. And on that bedcom sofa we will also rest, we will read, or we will just sit, or also we can sleep on that bedcom chair, which is shown which is we are just showing you in the picture you are looking at your work. It's looking like a sofa kind of, but it is also like a bed. So you can sit here and you can also take rest, sleep, or any kind of work you can do on this bed come chair. So I will start reading now para 11. How does it work? Well, your brain produces regular patterns of electricity all the time, which depends on how you feel. These patterns change when you're light, tired, or asleep. Chats will have built-in detectors that will pick up and recognize these patterns. When your child notices that you're sleepy, it will turn into a bed, and when you're ready for homework, it will be two. When you're ready to get up, the child will be able to straighten gradually into a column and then fold itself neatly away. Your child will have to think to decide whether you really want to sleep, work, relax, or get up based on the time what you're going doing, your usual pattern of behavior, and all sorts of things. I will explain this para to you now. How it will work, will your brain will make few patterns of electricity. These patterns will tell you each and everything that when you will feel asleep, When will you be hungry? When you will be tired? And which work you will have to do. That chat will guide you each and everything according to your mood also. It will tell you that when you have to do your home task, when you have to be on your bed, and when you have to get up after you getting up, it will be folded itself neatly. It will instruct you all the time. It means that you will not use your own brain. It will work for you. Now I will start reading para 12 and you have to listen me carefully please. Carpet that cures. This is a bit like your chart. It will change to suit you, but it will react to physical signs rather than thoughts. It will be snuggly and warm on a cold winter's morning, smooth and cool on a June afternoon. This carpet will also solve that awful problems. Do you let your parents into your room to clean it, do it yourself, or let it get dirty? This carpet will keep itself clean and the rest of the room too. By absorbing dust from the air, all this could be done by a network of narrow tubes down through which cool or warm air is blown or dust is sucked. The carpet will also act as a burglar alarm if someone steps on it when you've told it you're out. Perhaps carpet like this could even trap burglars like flies in a web by squirting a network of sticky threads over them that harden in the air. Now I will explain para 12. You have to listen me carefully please. This carpet will be bit like your child. This carpet will react to physical signs rather than thoughts. It will be warm in winter and cold in summer itself. It will also deal with awful problems. You don't want to clean your room, even you don't want your parents clean your room. So this carpet will clean itself and rest of the room too. By absorbing the dust from the air, it will be done by a network of narrow tubes down to which cool or warm air is blown or dust is sucked. This carpet will also act as a burglar alarm if someone steps on it and you are out. It will tell you everything. This carpet will also trap the burglars like flies in a web. It means that the carpet will work like a guard too. So there will be no need of any security guard you have to hire. It will also uh, it will work like a security guard and it will save you home too. Now I will explain para 13. You have to listen me carefully please. Virtual reality system. Virtual reality means VR. Involves a computer producing sounds, images, and physical sensations so realistic that they can convince us that they are real. It's not as easy as it seems because what we sense depends on how we move. Also, even the best wear system around today don't generate smell or taste, and physical sensation are limited to a few chords and presses on the inside surface of a glove you wear, or some jerks and wobbles of your chair. The easiest bit of a VR system to get to work is the audio system. Stereo headphones are all you need. Stereo headphones were around even before your parents were of your age, practically forever. In other words, getting a realistic picture isn't too difficult either. For a three-dimensional effect, all you need are two tiny screens that show slightly different views, one of each eye, of course. When thought technology take off, all this equipment would seem as outdated as a suit of armor. Just a little chip attached to your head or surgically implanted into it might do all the feeding of signals directly to the parts of your brain you use for seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling. Virtual reality means VR. I will explain this now. You have to listen me, please. Virtual reality means VR will be generated by computer in your future. It will look real to you and it will be just deceive of your eye. The virtual reality will control our mind that what to do now. The virtual reality will control our all senses. Even the VR system around today don't generate smell or taste, but in future it will generate all senses. It will be worked after touching inside surface of a glove you wear or some jerks and wobbles of your chair. The easiest bit of a VR system to get to work is the audio system that will be stereo headphones. Now we are having this system of headphones, but it is not as advanced as stereo system will be in future. In future, getting realistic pictures will not be as difficult as today. You will have three-dimensional facts through two tiny screens, but it will show us large view all over the world. But these all will not be real. On that time, thought technology will take off. You will have a chip, it will be attached to your head or surgically implanted into your mind, means brain. It will be feed all signal directly the parts of your brain easily. You will use it for seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling. It means that you will behave like robot. You will not have your own feeling. The chip will control your mind that what to do now. It means that whatever a chip will instruct you in your brain, so you will do that all works which was instructed to you. Now I will start reading paragraph 14 and you have to listen me carefully please. Rewritable books. In your futuristic bedrooms, you might have only one book. At the press of a button or a spoken word from you, its pages will change from a comic to a history book. When it's time to do your homework, and then maybe to a TV guide A to Z or the latest title, depending on what sort of evening you have in mind. Rewritable books like this will look like ordinary books but with thicker, glossier pages. Each page will have thousands of tiny spheres embedded in it. The spheres will be white on top and black underneath. When the book receives a computer file of data, some spheres will turn over, making plague dots appear in groups, forming letters and pictures. Now I will explain para 14 to you, and you have to listen me carefully, please. In your future bedroom, you will have just one book. It will work through pressing buttons or spoken words from you. The pages will be changed from a comic to history book. It means that for your work, you will take help from that book. And for TV guide, it will like ordinary books, but in real, it won't be. It will have all alphabets you will write or say your required books, and it will work like your required book. Pages of that book will be thicker and glossier. Each page will have thousands of tiny squares embedded in it. The squares will be white on top and black on lower downward side. When the book receives a computer file of data, some squares will turn over, making black dots appear in groups, forming letters and pictures. It means that in our future we have different things like thought control lights, super mobile phones, carpet that cures, virtual reality systems, and rewritable books. But we will have maybe some laws says like there will be no job so anyone, because everything will be done through the virtual reality system, carpet that cures, writable books, and thought control lights and super mobile phones. Now I will give you some words meaning. You have to take the screenshots, please, and you have to write in your fair copy. First word is communication. The meaning of communication is a connection allowing access between person or places. The second is kinase, a quick and penetrating intelligence. The third is bursting. The meaning of bursting is the act of exploding or bursting something. The fourth is chung. The meaning of chung is a compact mass. The fifth word is invention. The meaning of invention is the act of inventing. The sixth word is stuff. The meaning of stuff is filled with something. The seventh word is manufacturer. The meaning of manufacturer is a business engaged in manufacturing some product. The eighth word is decade. The meaning of decade is a period of 10 years. The word nine is fiction. The meaning of fiction is a literary work based on the imagination and not necessarily on fact. The tenth word is deliberately. The meaning of deliberately is with intention in an intentional manner. The 11th is gadget. The meaning of gadget is a device or control that's very useful for a particular job. The 12th word is brutally. The meaning of brutally in a vicious manner. Now we are having the words meaning, the questions answer. I will explain this question answer to you, and you will have to write. First, you have to take the screenshot. Then you will have to write in your field copy. First question is, what electronic devices would one find in one's room these days? The answer of first question is, you are likely to find a mobile, a PC with email and internet access, a TV, a radio, various remote controls. The second question is, what do many of the new inventions of the last decade have in common? The answer of question 2 is they are all related to the communication. The third question is, in future, how might you be informed that your favorite band is about to play? The answer is a super mobile phone would beep at the appropriate time. Question number 4 is, where might you keep your mobile phone in future? The answer for question is you might keep it on your shoulder or in your ear. Number 5 is what would rooms in the future be like? The answer of question 5 is in future our bedrooms will have sophisticated super mobile phones that control lights, mind reading bathroom chair, carpet that clean the door as well as acts as a security system, virtual reality system and readable books. Question number 6 is what is the main advantage of a smart chair? It combines several functions such as those of a chair, a bed, and an office chair. Now, question number 7 is what does VR stand for and what does it mean? The answer of question number 7 is it stands for virtual reality and refers to a computer producing sounds, images, and physical sensation to life like it seems real. Question number 8 is what would be the advantages of a smart mobile phone? The answer of question 8 is a smart mobile phone will have us connected to every happening in our life, starting from informing us about the performance of our favorite band, recording everything happening around us for our later reference, to downloading from the internet all the information that we need. Now, question number 9 is what would be the main disadvantages if a mobile recorded everything that happened to you? The answer of question 9 is you would have no privacy if all kinds of people could access information about you. Question 10 is write a note on a comic situation about a chair that can think. The answer of question 10 is, for example, if it was in a bad mood, it might not let you sit on it. Question number 12 we are having here. A chip implant of the future could enhance the experience of VR. Describe your own words what this might feel like. This answer might be written by you, but I'm just sharing some views and just the outline of these answers to you. Some of the advantages might be number one, it's unnatural to be excessively dependent on a computer is unwise. Number two is you might begin to believe your virtual friend was real. Number three, you might not be able to relate to real people eventually. Number four is if your computer malfunction, you have no friend. I'm having some slides here to make this topic easy to you. This picture is related to the super mobile phone. It means that in future we have this kind of mobile in our future. So, and super mobile phone we can also have this kind of mobile phone in our future, and also we are having now these kind of mobile phones. This is the picture of thought controlled light, and this is the picture of virtual reality system, and this is also the virtual reality in education, the future of learning and teaching. This is also the picture of virtual reality system. It will be easy for you to make you understand. So students, I hope so you got this and you understood this all topic. You have to write in your copy. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.